Yesterday I rewatched the film American Gangster, which is about Frank Lucas, I think, and how he rose to the top of the drug selling business, mainly heroin, um, and how he came to control the whole heroin selling chain. He was a direct importer. So yeah, the most important lesson for business people here in this film, for me, and I think for all others, is go straight to the source. Do not deal with intermediaries uh, and other people that resell stuff and stuff like that. Just go straight to the source. And if you go straight to the source, and then your product can be better quality and cheaper. And if your product is cheaper and better than the competition, you will dominate the market. Always go straight to the source. Do not deal with resellers, do not deal with bullshitters, do not deal with agents, do not deal with anything. Just go straight to the source, deal with the source straight up, go do it personally, make a deal, start doing it. It's also a great lesson that if his half brother or cousin or whatever wasn't in the army in Vietnam at that time, he couldn't do this. He couldn't import heroin straight from Saigon, and so he was very lucky that his cousin, I think it was his cousin, was in the army there, stationed there, and he was also lucky that he saw on the TV when they were reporting that there's a big problem of heroin overdoses in the servicemen and in the military in Saigon. So he thought about it and said, okay, this is a good opportunity, and my cousin's in the army there, so let me call him and see what we can do. And straight away, he went on a plane there and met his cousin and started making deals. And he saw that the local resellers of heroin couldn't supply him with 100 kilos that he wanted. So he went straight to the source, straight to the jungle where they were producing the stuff, where they were growing the poppies, and they were producing straight up 100% heroin. And he started importing that through the army, through his connection with his cousin. And the lessons here are: go straight to the source, and you also have to have a bit of luck, to have some connections and know some people that can arrange stuff for you. Even if his cousin wasn't in the army there, he could have simply gone there and struck up a deal with somebody else and gave him a percentage, and that's it. So, I mean, everything is possible, but, he was extra lucky that he had a contact with his cousin there. So that's it. Those are the lessons, at least for me. Other lessons, sort of quit while you're ahead. Quit while the getting is good. And he should have quit the business after he saw that certain things were not going well, or maybe just sell the business to some other gangster for percentage, and he would just retire and receive the percentages. But his ego wouldn't let him. He thought he was a big shot than he was in reality, because cops, can get you to prison, even if you're a big shot. You can bribe them off for a time, but when you end up with an honest cop, then you're fucked. So yeah, he should have sort of seen the writing on the wall and quit and sold his operation for percentages, of the new guy's operation, and just retired with whatever 250 million that he's supposed to have made selling heroin, over the years. But his ego didn't let him, and he just persevered, and he was taken down, and he lost everything. And he spent 15 years in jail because he ratted on all the other people, all his resellers and everybody else, and he had to give out all his holdings and all his houses and all his belongings and everything. So that's it. Those are the lessons. Go straight to the source. You have to have some luck, and think of getting out while the going is good, and sell out for percentages, or just sell out straight up. That's it. See you next time. Cheers.